the one drinking beer. I'm drinking water.
2 touchdowns a game?
Yes, in the game.
You're tripping.
How you high? No,
Greatest
high
Super Bowl
expectations.
time.
I don't know what we're doing in the front office, man. Twiddling our fucking dick.
Ryan, I just need you to drink this.
Wide receiver trivia. That's what she said.
Her.
What the fuck?
Her upset.
Are those crutches?
You can see Ryan's crutches in the What is going on, folks? Welcome back to your favorite show on the internet. You cannot see us yet, and now you can see us. Okay. Welcome back to your favorite show on the internet. I am your favorite co-host, Jim Brown.
And I am a fan of the number 1 seed in the NFC with the Seahawks, with a quarterback that has more wins than any other quarterback in the last 2 years in the NFL.
Oh, boy.
And we just beat the Rams in a thriller. Jalen Dennis.
Are you done? It's gonna be a little bit more.
Right off.
I'm gonna have to call home Junebug's fate.
And throwing darts like Sam Darnold in the in the fourth quarter and overtime, and scoring at will. It is G Money.
Your boys are back on a Thursday night with
We
the
back.
Seahawks winning
We
a
here.
thriller,
What a
38-37 in overtime. Yeah, that was a
Beautiful.
great game. That was one of those games you got to watch the entire thing through.
The whole
'Cause
thing.
There was a whole story. There was a drama in there that unfolded in real time. So,
Hey, let me throw it out there. All them Seahawks fans that were leaving when they were down 15 points in the fourth quarter. I saw the exodus because one of my buddies was at the game. Fuck all y'all. I hope you guys walked out of the stadium, couldn't get back in, and you missed the whole fucking thing. All of them. Here we go.
so
Got the
let's
W, baby.
let's start off with LA had no issues moving the ball the first, I'd say, roughly 3 quarters, where they could just get up and down the field at will.
Yeah.
Offense looked like the normal LA offense we're used to. But that fourth quarter, they couldn't get anything moving, and it gave Seattle the chance to get back into the game. What changed coming from the Seahawks fans here? What did you guys see that changed defensively to allow your offense to get back in the game and stop that damn LA offense?
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. We just a better team. What it is. No, our defensive line literally, like, for 3 quarters they couldn't get any pressure on Stafford. No pressure on Stafford at all. Start of the fourth quarter, they got them into 3 straight 3-and-outs. That defensive line was getting pressure on Stafford and moving him off the reads, like he was throwing off his back foot. He was missing targets. That defensive line was huge in that fourth quarter, giving Seattle the opportunity to come back there. So hats off to that defensive line. Like, I don't know what they did. I don't know what the Seahawks do at halftime. I don't know what they feed people. I don't know what they tell people. I don't know what the adjustments are. But the running game for the Rams wasn't the same. That defensive line was getting off the ball quicker. It was beautiful. And you know what helps me out? The only offense they had in the second half was Puka Nacua, because that badass boy got me 46.5 fantasy points in a loss. So I mean, I'm coming out smelling roses here. This is great.
Yeah, it's watching this game, especially watching the defense. It did remind you of the Colts game and how, for like the first half, you just didn't look good. You just weren't getting the stops that you needed to get. You weren't playing the gaps right. You were overcompensating. And I think what happens is that at halftime they just look at one offensive play, what the O-line is doing, and say, okay, this is what you need to do going forward. And I think it took them about a quarter to figure that out. And then going into the fourth quarter and overtime, they figured it out. They're like, okay, we need to bring pressure. We need to disguise the pressure again. And our D-line needs to be our D-line. It's like, guys are getting paid. You need to play and you need to stop them. Because if you stop them, our offense is now saying that we can score, which they did. I mean, it's crazy because you look at it, and Matthew Stafford threw for 457 yards. I mean, that's an insane amount of yardage to be throwing, right? They ran the ball for 124, but they didn't have a single rusher that had 100 yards rushing. I think Williams had 70.
24 games now.
Yeah,
24 games.
Yeah, and the game itself, Sam Darnold looked like the Sam Darnold that's played the Rams the last 3-4 games and gotten beaten by them, gotten sacked, got turnovers. We saw the same thing, throwing interceptions. And Malin and I were like, fuck, this is where this game is going. Because, and I see the fans leaving in the third quarter. And because you kind of saw that we weren't doing, offensively, we weren't really moving the ball. And it's like, shit. And we weren't really stopping the Rams. And then it's like you flipped a switch. And all of a sudden, the offense gets 2 touchdowns, and you're like, "Oh, wait a minute!" Because what was the stat there, Malin? 0
in 172 when trailing by 15 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. So
and
and
the Rams were 326 in 1 with a 15-point lead. Hey, June, I got a question for you real quick. Actually, I got a few questions for you, June. June.
I'm listening.
Can you win the game in the first quarter? No, you can't. Can you win the game in the second quarter?
Don't be trying to croak my coach.
Can you win the game in the third quarter? I'll tell you when you can win the fucking game. You can win it in the fourth quarter.
Overtime.
You goddamn right.
You're winning in overtime.
Hey,
but you know what? The thing that the Seattle did not give up, and that punt return really sparked them. That punt return is what sparked that team.
Was huge, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that punt and also in the second half of the game, somebody slapped Sam Darnold and said, "You know, we got Njigma on our team, right? You know that dude plays for us, right? You know he's on our team, right? You know he wears number 11." I mean, he didn't even throw his way in the first half, and it was like I was like, I understand the
second half, didn't he?
They got him to, and that's what you're supposed to do. They adjusted, Kubiak, and they adjusted to get the ball to him. They moved, because I even remember when what's his name? Ohio State boy. He said that they moved him into the slot instead of lining him up outside, which made a difference. And then there was one time they actually lined him up in the backfield, put him in the backfield, and then he left from the backfield, and he got a favorable matchup. And I think that's one of the things that really helped them and helped the offense and helped Sam Darnold, because Sam Darnold was lost. He was lost in that first half of that game and most of the third quarter. He was one. With Kenneth Walker running and those guys running the ball, they really kept them in that game. And that was a good, they adjusted. And that's what you're supposed to, good teams adjust. At any point in the game, they could make adjustments. And that's what they did.
Hey, you can be lost, man, but great quarterbacks find their way.
This is not a fucking great quarterback. Stop that
And
shit.
hey, who has more wins in the last 3 years than Sam Darnold?
In the chat,
Who?
shout out to
Who?
friend of the show, Christopher, in the chat saying, "Go Hawks! What a game! Overtime with
Damn
a
right.
2-point conversion."
Damn right.
The majority of this game, I mean, you had Cooper Kupp who had a fumble in the first half.
Mhm.
That
and
pissed me
then,
off.
Darnold with the 2 picks. The second one was very, very bad. I was like, Jesus.
Mhm.
But once they got that punt return, because that was just right off of the heels, if I remember correctly, like the Rams missed a kick just north of the 2-minute warning. Seahawks go 3 and out, and it was like, damn, there's nothing. They couldn't capitalize off of that. They get the punt return, and it's like, bam, right back in it. And then, like June said, I don't know what happened with Sam Darnold. Someone smacked some sense into him, something, but he was a different man that came onto that field.
Hey, did he shake off some demons tonight? Can they say the man can't win a big game now?
Hey, I think that man went over there, got him a shot of that old Wellis. I think he had a couple of shots that calmed his ass down.
Hey, I would take plenty of shots of Wellis. I'm just saying, man, he can get some demons tonight because everybody been saying Sam Darnold can't win the big game.
Right.
Win a big game, he chokes in big moments. That man did not choke. The Rams choked on his dick night in the fourth quarter in overtime. They choked on it, gagged on it, the whole 9 yards, man. That was hey, number one in the NFC, baby. What we doing?
I mean, I will say, it concerns me that we were giving up, even in overtime, huge chunk plays to Nakua. I mean, I don't know what our DBs and safeties were playing, but he, for the most part, was open. And not just open, but the closest DB or even safety was like 6, 7 yards away from him. I'm like, what are we playing? Are we playing prevent? Because that's a stupid defense. But yeah, I mean, he was their leading receiver. Yes.
Yeah.
12 catches for 225 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, that's
hey,
it was insane. It was insane.
Exactly what I wanted to have happen is Nakua get 225 yards, a couple touchdowns, and Seahawks win the game. Help me and some fantasy people.
Yeah.
Now I will say this, Jalen. In the beginning of the first quarter, when Charbonnet got that touchdown, I was like, man, I'm about to win $208.
I was right there with you.
And nobody else. It almost seemed like nobody else.
Close.
Nobody else thought nobody else knew the bet I had. I think that if the Rams knew the bet that I had, that maybe they would have given the ball to Kyron Williams instead of Corum hit the one. But my Seahawks came through because Smith and Jigma had a touchdown. I told y'all his ass would. But the Rams fucked me up on that 208. So if I wasn't going to win 208 tonight, they might as well put me in a decent position to keep winning $220 in the fantasy league, which is what they did. 91 points, people.
I want to say this about this game in particular. It just showed how deep both of these teams are, though, because this man still put up 400 yards without Devontae Adams. You know what I mean? And then on the other side, you saw Seattle do some stuff you haven't seen this season. The big punt returns. And they had a couple of big returns on their kicks, too. If you notice, they was getting to that 40-yard line consistently tonight. Yep. They kept a short field. The Rams had a long field. Why do you think he had 425 yards? He had 425 yards because he was consistently starting at the 20. The Rams the Seahawks were consistently starting at the 40. That's a big difference when you got that little bitty, just that little thing, that little bitty thing that gives you over the top for the game. that makes it easy. Even when they started the overtime and they kicked the ball off, the if you look at where the Seahawks started, I think they started like the 35 or the 40-yard line then too. So that was another big help. So they didn't go 80 yards every single time either. So I think that was a big help to Seattle. So that's one of those little nuances throughout the game that in a game like this that helps you win a football game.
I will say this. Everybody has been saying the Rams are the best team in the NFL. And a lot of people have been saying Seattle's the second best team. Okay. Sam Darnold went off. Or not Sam Darnold, but Stafford went off. He got a lot of fucking yards. That was wild. 457 yards, that's crazy. What a difference that 2 games make though, Jalen. Because in the first game, Sam Darnold, or not Darnold, I don't know why I keep saying Darnold. Oh, maybe it's because I've been drinking a lot of Weller. But
Could be.
Stafford threw for 130 yards in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
And they won by 2 points. This game, the Rams put up 37 points. Sam Darnold, Jesus Christ. Stafford puts up 457 yards, 3 touchdowns, and they lose the game by 1. Like, it just shows that like it's a game of inches between great teams. The Rams and the Seahawks played each other twice, and the point differential, they each won 1 game, and the point differential is 1 point. 1 point between the 2 games. It's wild.
And you know what's crazy? Here's the crazy part.
A lot of things are crazy as well. It's crazy.
If they stay like they are right now, and Seattle gets the number 1 seed, and the Rams get the 5th seed, then they'll be meeting in the divisional round. Because I'm just saying they're going to be meeting because Tampa is not going to. Yeah. Whoever wins it, we don't even know who's going to win the NFC South, but whoever wins it, they're not going to beat the Rams. So this could be part 3 of this game of this.
We're
series.
Probably going to get a part 3. Probably going to get a part 3.
I'm on.
The only thing that fuck up a part 3 would be the Niners, because the Niners are still right there, man. Like, we just won this game, but the last game of the season, we got to go down to Santa Clara and play the Niners. And if the Niners beat us, like, I'm hoping that we beat Carolina. But if we win and the Niners win out and the Niners beat us again, they get the number 1 seed, even with all them fucking injuries. Right. Niners were rooting for the Seahawks to win tonight.
Well, you gotta root for the Bears, because that's the only other team that could probably beat them.
I know.
The Bears.
Oh,
I'm y'all.
Big Caleb Williams. I'll paint his nails for him. Go off, King.
Give him a whole manicure. Yeah. Now with this, looking ahead, I don't know if I don't know the schematics of who can get in, who can't at this point, but you guys are in control of your division at this point. So as long as you win out, you win the division, correct?
Oh, well, we're in control of the number 1 seed. If we win out, we get the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
We're in control of the division and the number 1 seed right now.
As long as the Eagles don't get it, I don't give a shit.
Amen.
There have only been 3 times in the Seahawks history that they've held the number 1 seed going into the playoffs, and all 3 times they won the Super Bowl, fellas. So we get the number 1 seed. I'm just saying, I'm throwing it out there. Number 1 seed.
Who
just beat the Eagles? Don't let the Eagles.
Who had the number 1 seed in the NFC? Was it Detroit last year?
It was
Detroit.
The Eagles had I thought the Eagles had the number 1 seed last year.
No, it was Detroit, and then they lost at home in the divisional round.
Oh, to the Commanders. That is correct.
Yeah, they got their ass whooped.
Yeah,
they got their ass whooped. Jared Goff looked like Sam Darnold against the Rams last year.
That's right, because the Rams played the Eagles in the first round.
He didn't get sacked 9 times tonight, did he? Didn't throw 4 interceptions tonight, did he? He threw 2. That sucked.
Threw 2.
Still won the fucking game.
And he hit my lock. Thank God that game went to overtime, because I was like, there's the lock.
There you go.
Thanks, Sam.
I'm so fucking happy right now.
Well, with that being said, I think it's time for us to get up out of here unless there's anything else you guys want to mention.
I was going to say that, hey, Seahawks are the best team in the NFL right now. Everyone's saying it was the Rams before this game. Everybody said it was the Rams. We just beat the Rams.
Lay some claim to it.
Got a better record than the Rams.
It's two good teams. It's two really good teams. Two really
that
good
would be
teams.
a great if the Rams and the Seahawks play in the playoffs. That will be a great game.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather see them meet. So this is my hope, as we turned out tonight. I hope that you guys get the number one seed.
Gonna win? Me too, June.
Yeah, but also what I want to see is this. I want to see the Rams get the 5th seed, but I want to see the Niners get the 6th seed and go beat Philly.
I want to see that too.
That would be
That way you guys play the Niners in the second round, and then the Rams play, and then the Rams will play whoever wins in the 2nd seed or whatever, and then you guys playing for the NFC Championship game. That would be great. That would be great.
Me and the dance, baby.
All right. That will do it for this post-game live. We'll be back for the next one Sunday night for my Patriots and Ravens. We will also have another celebratory stream. With that being said, be sure to follow us on social media at AFR Sports. Be sure to follow June on social media, on TikTok specifically. His link is down in the description below. We'll see you on Sunday night, folks. Have a good weekend. Peace out.
Peace out.